Hey everyone, welcome to PeepOye. I'm Akash Gupta and this is vlog number 6 of my body transformation journey. So in last vlog 5, what we did was I created my food diary, which you see here, right? And you know, I did that because if you remember, I lost track of my food and I was gaining weight again. We started this on November 5. By the first 2 weeks, I reduced about 1 to 2 kgs. Then uh, at this time when I was doing this vlog number 5, I started gaining again and I was back to square one. So I thought I need to start tracking my food. So in today's vlog number 6, I'll tell you what I've tracked over the last 8 9 days, and I think it would be a bit interesting as well. So let's look at that. What is like my diet in last 8 9 days? Okay, so this is what it is, guys. Now, I've done it from that day onwards. So I did my vlog on 27th November. So I've tracked almost a week's progress, 27th to almost 4, so about 8 days. And how I've done it, as I've kind of, I tried my level best to kind of go to various sites. Like there is one site, MyFitnessPal. I did Google search. I went to caloriescount.com, and I kind of identified how many calories each and every food item that I've been having in my regular food would have. So let's say a plain egg white would have 17 calories. A multigrain bread, one slice would have 68 calories. Now, how I did that was I went onto the caloriescount.com. Now, some of the packaged products that I was eating, I was seeing I was looking at the complete table, which has the complete details about how many calories this product would have. So if I'm not able to do that, for example, if I'm having a chapati or I'm having rice, then of course I can't do that. So I have probably wanted to go somewhere which gives me a standard benchmark figure. So caloriescount.com was good enough. So like for example, if I type chapati here and I search for the food item, it gives me the result that it has 299 calories if you're talking about 100 gram. So likewise, you can have some approximate calculations and you can bring it back to the your Excel sheet where you're capturing all the calories pertaining to your food that you eat every day. Now another way is that you simply just say that how many calories, let's say, one Subway has, and just put that on the Google, and Google will tell you in the first search result, which is the best search result out of all. So for example, in this case, it says it's about 240 calories now, including of course some of the chutneys and some of the spices and some of the sauces, etc. So with by doing that, what I could do basically is that I could bring out two things. One, I captured. So I had spread the entire day into some of the times zones. Like this is morning 4 a.m. to 12 p.m., then 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., then 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., then 8 p.m. to again 4 a.m. So what I've done is, for all these days, I have written what exactly I was having, and I then use the calorie counter that I created manually, and kind of calculated how many calories I was consuming every day. Now, guys, this is the main reason I was doing that. I wanted to understand what is the base calorie, what are the current calories that I'm taking in, and if you kind of do an average, you will be surprised to know. So let me show you an average. So I did that before this video as well, but let's do it again. About 2176.625. Now, if I'm eating on an average 2176 calories for last 8 9 days, what should be the exact range? Whether it's more or it's less, let's look at that. But before that, I'll just tell I've highlighted here the weekend bits. So if you see weekends, I'm eating far more than usual, and even the next day here in this case, I had my anniversary, so I ate out. So I was having and I was having alcohol. I think almost 3 4 times I had in the last 8 9 days. I think that was also uh, contributing to so many calories. So I think alcohol is pure red. Late night snacks are pure red for me. I think if I'm binging like with a with some kind of a snack at late night, that is again a big no-no and a red. Uh, so I think I'm getting a fair idea that what's actually a problem. Why I am not able to lose weight. I used to always think that my metabolism is very very low, but I'm kind of thinking that I need to definitely do something around my diet. So let's now look at what should be my ideal calorie range. Now, for that, I used calculator.net. Now, you could also go to some other sites like authoritynutrition.com. Now, before you calculate it in this manner, I should tell you that, normally there are a lot of factors which really depend, which decide what should be your calorie range. Now there are some standard ranges for men and women, like 2500 for men and 2000 for women, and if they were to reduce, it's 2000 for men, and maybe 1500 for women. But that also depends on the age, the gender, and the metabolic rate that you have at that time. But I think these calculators do kind of take an average look at all those factors. So I think trying this calculator serves well at this point of time when we don't have those fat body, when I don't have that body fat percentage and the metabolism rate at this point of time known to me. So maybe later we could do that detailed work, but right now I'll use just this calculator. So I've already put the figures here. So I'm 35, I'm a male, my height is 5 feet 6 inches, I'm 182 pounds right now, about 83 kgs, 81 kgs, sorry. Yeah, and my activity is sedentary, little or no exercise, and little also because I have started doing more body movement and stuff like that. So let's see if I calculate this, what comes. Okay, so what it says is that I need 2,444 calories per day to maintain my weight. So what I'm eating is about 2,176, which is more than what I need to maintain. So, and that's the reason I keep gaining. And when a month goes by, of course you gain like a pound or a kilo in 2 months, and that's a sad state of affair. So now it says you need 1,500 calories almost to reduce 1 pound per week. So I think this is what is the best thing for me to do. Now what I'll do is, now of course if I go to 1,000 calories, I'll be able to reduce almost a kilo per week, but I don't want to do that because that's not healthy, and I think that's not sustainable as well. So I'll not take that path yet. Uh, so 1,544 calories. So let's go back to the Excel sheet. What I'll do is I'll write here 1,544. Now this is my desired calorie range, and what it means is that if let's put it against average. So what it means is that I need to eat almost 632 calories less, guys. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I need to ensure that I eat as much to be in this range and not cross this range. So I'll do that, and in the meanwhile I've started doing guys, I've also started doing some exercises, like little bit stretching. I wanted to share that with you because I want to now reduce, I think I have the momentum with tracking this food for about 8-9 days and seeing that I need to reduce about 632 calories from my diet. I'm geared up to do that. I'll do that, and I'll definitely give you an update maybe after maybe a week later, that how I'm doing in terms of my corrections in the diet, and am I able to stick to the 1,544 or not. So we will do that. But apart from that, I just wanted to share that I am also now started doing a bit stretching. I'm already feeling a bit light. I'm started doing push-ups. I love push-ups. These are good for the chest and the pectoral muscles, but I think I like doing that anyway. So I think stretching, a bit of walk, a bit of push-ups is something which I've also started doing. So let's see in a week or two how does it go, whether I'm able to, with all this, start reducing more. But there is also, guys, one more dilemma that I have, and that dilemma is something which I'm going to talk about along with the visual report in the next vlog. And till then, I would say that cheers, goodbye for now, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next vlog. But how would you know? So you will know if you subscribe this channel, and you'll get notified if you want to watch me how I'm doing, and whether I'm able to do this, I'm able to achieve my target or not. And maybe you can also give your views on the methods that I'm adapting here, and maybe some tips for me which I can adapt, and I can actually start doing. So I would really love to receive some tips and some views in the thread of this video. And I would really love it if you kind of contribute to my transformation journey, as well as you do something which is working with me. These scientific methods of calculating, getting data, knowing your body, I think it's very important. So I think it would be beneficial to you as well. But I would love to hear what I could do further, and maybe in a better way. So till then, cheers and goodbye.